Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Of course, here with Bill. I want to do a little mid-summer update. Got a lot of questions, what feels like new service time frames people can choose from, all the way to new contracts. So kind of wanted to do a little video, a little update, getting a bunch of those questions. But first things first, how are you?
Jason, future's so bright. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put these on. Just gonna have to do that for you, at least for the first question.
Love it. Well, look, the biggest question we were getting was actually about these service times. So maybe just talk through, strategy. You guys are now letting people pay, instead of just buy. Like, you guys have reduced your service times a lot. Let's just start there. Do you want to maybe introduce what goes into, the mentality of letting people choose less and
Sure,
less
sure.
times?
So
Yeah,
the our business machine as a service, right? Emphasis on service, right? And different clients have different profiles of what they actually need, and we need to be responsive to the market. For the longest of time, we've been running only speaking to clients that run 24/7. In a lot of cases, that's not exactly what they need. What they need is some help.
what would
And
be an example of that maybe for people?
uh, you know, maybe there's a facility that runs, business days, weekdays, uh, normal business hours. They need the night shift covered. But then on the weekends, it's a ghost town. They don't want to necessarily have their normal staff there. They'd like some remote monitoring. So they want 24/7 on Saturday and Sunday. But Monday through Friday, like, can you just do the night shift? Because we got the rest of it covered. That's the most efficient for them. And so the market or the TAM for folks that need partial service versus 24/7, it easily kind of will pencil in our favor, and give the clients kind of what they've been asking for. So we want to be responsive, and so far so good.
Yeah, no, awesome. I mean, people were asking in general, like, does this affect the high level Knightscope business model? But even other people saying if the goal is just to put, these robots in as many customers' hands as possible, then this seems like a great solution. I'm curious
Well,
if
the goal is to make the U.S. the safest country in the world. Like, terrorists and criminals can be anywhere, and we need to be everywhere. And just kind of picking and choosing only select things because for whatever reason, I think in this particular case, yeah, sure, of course it pencils. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it. Um, One simple way to think about it, like if you ran your car 24/7 for a month, like, do you think the maintenance might increase or decrease, right? These machines are literally running 24/7. So the kind of the service profile, the maintenance profile changes dramatically along with the amount of time it's up and going. So you kind of can think of it that way. And that way, we can provide a client, a happy medium for what they need. And it could vary by location. In some locations, you might have a larger client that has, hey, I need this need over here, but in this other state, I actually need 24/7. You don't want to tell them no, especially if we can make it pencil on our end.
Yeah, it kind of led right into the next question that we were seeing, and you're getting there was at what point, if they only want to use it for 2 days a week, 8 hours, would you sign it? Like, where does the kind of break even to profitability kind of sway? Just curious, if there's any insight for people that are asking those types of questions.
We can do as low as 8 hours a day, and then you can kind of pony out the days. So 7 days a week, 8 hours. You can do the math real quick, and it doesn't really matter if it was all done on Tuesday and Wednesday versus the rest of the week. No, not really. Obviously, there's got to be a minimum level, and the minimum level is an 8-hour shift. 7 days a week.
Got it. No. Yeah, that was the question people are asking. So awesome, awesome answer. And now, some fun stuff. I mean, you guys have been crushing it. Seems like new contract announcements multiple times per week. Some general stuff. Hey, what's leading to this? Are you happy with the results? I'd assume yes. And kind of seems like it's across multiple sectors, but are you seeing any sectors kind of, above and beyond others?
I mean, the huge one for us that we've been working on for a long time is our friends over at PG&E. You know, they did a pilot with us with 5 machines, and they went so well that, you know, they doubled their order. And you know, we're really excited. It's a multi-billion-dollar corporation that was kind enough to allow us to disclose that. Remember, most security professionals don't necessarily want the world to know what they're using, why they're using it, where it is, and that sort of thing. So we're certainly grateful for our new friends at PG&E. And, you know, I think if I recall correctly, there's 2,000 or 3,000 power utilities in the US. I think that's the other thing that folks miss, that they only signed 1 machine or 3 machines at this hotel. And it's like, okay, but do you realize that hotel chain has more hotels? uh, or, hey, they only got, you know, 2 sold at this REIT. Well, it's our first contract with them. They have hundreds of other properties, right? I think people may not be, you know, kind of considering that. And so the easiest way to kind of deal with it is just, you know, put numbers on the board and keep shipping.
Yeah. No, awesome. Well, look, congratulations. I think, generally speaking, a great update. Anything else Nightscope wise you want to kind of get in here as a little midsummer update?
The roadshow, we're lining up the balance of the year. It's gone really well. So please visit knightscope.com/roadshow. And you can see the dates when the pod will be landing in your neighborhood. It's gone a lot better than I had anticipated, and even the team, you know, people want to come see and feel and touch, and, you know, people are zoomed out and they're tired of PowerPoint. And if they get a chance to actually see a robot and, you know, further answer whatever questions, and they can bring the decision makers with them. So in a lot of cases, you know, it's not one person involved in a sale. You know, most of this is business to business or business to government, and there's multiple people involved. And if you can get 5, 7 people that can, you know, vote yay, that can be super, super helpful. So we're super excited about the roadshow continuing.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we'll drop some details below so people can check it out, see it for themselves, touch them. Well, awesome. Well, look, thanks so much for joining. Of course, always appreciate it. Thanks for answering some of those questions, and have a great rest of your
Absolutely.
summer, and hopefully chat again soon.
All right. See you on the other side. Thanks, Jason.